Morning, welcome. Monday, start of a new week. We're back from the World Sports Betting Met, and a lovely weekend it was. Quite a strong southeaster in terms of a headwind there too, but a lovely day overall with lots of winners. Well done to everybody involved here. And from a social media perspective, I can tell you we're on Twitter. There's our handle at Weighted to Win, and on WhatsApp as well. There's our number. Please join us. We'd be happy to engage with you on that basis. Daryl Marie's with me. Darren Burrows has taken a couple of days off. He deserves it. He's been working hard the last few months, and he's off for Monday and Tuesday. So it's just Daryl and myself. Your Met, you tipped Jet Dog. You did say it will win. You liked him. So he bows out. He's on his way now to better things.
Fantastic to see himself and Committee doing run crackers in their last starts, Claude. But I saw you pose the question to your followers on Twitter to give the winner of the WSB Met. How did that go?
Not good. Shame, a lot of the guys did well. Nobody actually got it right, but it's quite interesting on the way to do it. But you did. Well done.
It's easy on your couch after the result.
Correct.
I mean, one of the guys I saw post about me saying I made Bonica the best bets on the card. I should retire after that. But then again, the same person posted a winning bet after the result, but they covered their amount, but yet they knew their result. So take it with a pinch of salt.
I take it personally, my son.
Yeah.
That's the only advice I can give you in this game, because if you do, you'll go to Torah. All right, what's the story?
The first race, certainly not a strong lineup, Claude.
Yep.
I think the favourite Twice as Perfect is a touch too short in the market. It appears like he is the one to beat, but that form line isn't that strong. Second in that race was La Dreamer, who came out and ran second again, but she's not, she's average herself. Tommy the Kid, he's got some equipment changes. Blinkers are off, tongue tires off. Luck of the Iris, he's very, very fit at the moment. And Salient Point improved last time out. It was on turf on a soft track. Clyde, I've just put in the top 4 rated over here, 1, 2, 3, and 4 to get through the bar pot.
Okay, well, it's a 6-horse field, Twice as Perfect, 14 to 10 favourite on Monday morning at 10 o'clock. So, but Daryl's going wide in what is a small field. So here are the numbers for your buy pot today. Take these down or click away. Do you know what to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's bankering the 5 in the second leg. A Bill by banker the 4 the next leg. That horse Corsican. Then 2, 4, 5. Then 3, 6, 8. And at the back, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 9. $2,000 on the poly. Hey, Bill, top of the boards at 33 to 10, number 5. Daryl's banked this in the buy pot, Daryl. And back on the poly, you happy about that?
Claude, at first glance, one would say 0 from 10 starts on the poly is not good. But he's run second twice and a third. I'm just going on his latest run on the poly. Go back, we'll have a look at the date for the viewers out there. The 26th of June, Claude. It happened to be in the KZN Breeders. On that occasion, now listen to this, the Cop one. The Cop, I think, is rated an 88. Horses that were in and around him were rated 80, 81. He was off for 66.
Have a go, Joe, all those.
Yes,
okay.
He was off for 66. So based on his latest polytrack start, he ran well above his current rating. And I'm taking my chances. He is returning from a slight rest in 42 days. But I'm sure Mesa's got him fit enough to do himself justice. So
who do you have respect for after that?
All he has to do is reproduce his latest starts on the poly, and I think he's the one to beat. Right. I'm not going to say he's the best bet on the card anymore. I'm going to say I like him.
Okay, but we understand where you're coming from. So it is your best bet on the card. Is Ricardo a concert? You had enough of Ricardo?
No, Clyde. I don't know. Barring that, I say play the field.
Horses. Okay, so one horse. Hey,
I think it's tough. If you're playing to beat Able, you got your work cut out because you're going to have to go numerous. Okay.
All right, we're going to bring Rachel home now. Keegan DeMello, by the way, is not riding today, if you don't know. And yes. Rachel Venica, right?
Was he meant to ride here? Yes, Hinkley, Seanville.
Okay, Seanville is now riding number 6, Hinkley. There's the change of rider. Right, Rachel, let's go. Race number 2, place accumulators, and we've got one worked out for you, banker 5. Banker 4, we are bankering Corsican, as you know, by 2, 4, 5, 3, 6, 8 in the next leg, 4, 7, 9, by 2 and 3, by 3, 4, and 11. talk about the third now. It's time for the pick six, and number 4, Corsican, was Daryl's first choice. We know that because he banked it in the bipot and the PA. Garth Puller been in good form, and Mahudwa is the rider here, and this horse has been in good form itself. So, market-wise, Daryl, let me just bring you up to speed. At 10 o'clock this morning, this was 15 to 10. Shorten or?
I don't think he's going to shorten, Clyde. You know, looking on paper, it appears as if he's going to get it right. If it's not today, it's going to be anytime soon because he's in cracking form. I like the fact that he's been stepped up to a mile again because his full brother is a bit of a 1900-meter poly track specialist. I think he's won all 3 of his races of the track and trip, Lucretius. So I also like the fact that he's drawn out 4 because last time Clyde he was drawn 1, he was forced to hold his position. I think he's better with a more patient ride. So I make him the horse to beat. I looked at the replay of number 1 here, Mr. Lincoln. I don't know if he's ready to win in his second start, but he'll certainly appreciate the step up to a mile. He was staying on. I think the danger could be number 2 of here, Duke of Africa, strictly based on the fact that he's now been gelded. He has got some good previous form, and then he went off the boil. I think now that he's been rested and had the unkindest of cut of all, he could show some of his best form.
And well drawn, eh?
Yeah, so for
There's
me,
a winner from that line, I think, a Majestic Warrior.
Yeah, so for me, I'm happy to bank a Corsican in the PA and the bipot. I make 2 the danger.
Not a good thing.
No, he's certainly
Pick
not a good
6s you
thing.
need to cover if you're taking one, right? Those who do 1, 2.
Probably 2 and 4 for me. Yeah.
All right. Well, Daryl doesn't have pick 6s, as you know. It's
I'm
Darren.
doing one tomorrow, Clive.
Are you?
Yes.
Ah, okay, that's
Stand
brave.
by.
You don't
Stand
normally
by.
do. You don't normally, but Darren Burrows does. Darren's not here today, so Daryl's decided to put a pick 3 up, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Let's have a look. This is what the pick 3 looks like. It's going first leg 4, and then 2, 4, 5, and then 3, 6, 8. And for every time you take one of those, it'll cost you 9 Rand. Well, Michael Roberts and Rachel Venica, the one to beat over here. Russian Doll, probably the right horse. That horse from that form line of Aisling, if you don't know. Toto came out of here and won. This horse is currently priced up at 28 to 10. Does look the right horse in the race, although Adina, I suppose, got a chance. And the one puff of smoke from a market perspective, not out of it. So those are the top 3 market-wise. Here's Daryl Marine to give us an idea. First leg of the jackpot, which I'm sure you've worked one out, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah,
Clive,
what's on first leg?
just look at this. The pace is going to be on. Adiana knows one way, and that's to go flat out, magically 2. So it could set up the race for the likes of number 2, Russian Doll. She's done absolutely nothing wrong on this polytrack surface. 2 wins and a third, having a peak run, could potentially just slot in behind the pace and give her supporters a run for their money. A horse that's a good line horse on the polytrack is Beckoning Beauty. Now, she beat her, and she's a kilogram better off, so she's one for the shortlist. That's number 2, Russian Doll. Adiana, you have to be super impressed with the latest victory. It was in open company. She was never in doubt. She did pick up a 3 kg penalty for that one. And back against fillies and mares, I respect her. And then if you like her chances, have a look at number 4 over here, Herein After. Now take note, Keegan DeMello doesn't ride her. Cole Dickin picks up the ride. But Clyde, on the 26th of August, she is 6 kilograms better off for 3/4 of a length beating. So on paper, she must go into all bets. And I think she's the value in the race. I think if Keegan DeMello was riding today, excuse me, Clyde, I think she certainly would have been the market mover.
Okay.
So for me, the race lies between the 2, 4, and 5.
Okay, interesting. Well, it's a jackpot. And here's Daryl's jackpot for you. Race 4, first leg of the pot is gone 2, 4, 5 by 3, 6, 8 by 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. At the back, 2, 3, 4, and 9. On to race number 5, and this is a 1400 where they've got 12 to 5. Number 3, Crested Eagle, top of the board. 9 to 2, about 5, Brave Voyager. And number 7, GM Batistas at 5 to 1. Well, social media, okay, no problem. There it is on your screen for our Twitter followers. Growing nicely, Twitter. So thank you very much for following. Keep following. And also got our WhatsApp group as well. That's the number. All right, let's talk about the race. Daryl, it's race number 5 on the card. Take me through it. Tell me what we need to do. It's a handicap at the 66 level, so one would imagine anything's possible in a race like this, or not.
Yeah. Just with regards to what happened to Crested Eagle last time out, Clyde, he has to be very well weighted over here. He was desperately unlucky. He couldn't get a run at a vital stage. And coupled with the fact that he's dropped a pound, means he's very competitive of his current mark and wants to beat.
You say he was unlucky last time?
Yes. Our good mate Darren Burrows had a place all to come ending on him last time out.
Got beat ahead.
And he got beat, and it should have won. Never mind, missed the place.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's the one to beat. I like the look of number 6 of here, Jetavana. Now, I've always, whenever I see him, I think he's an above average sorts, and I've expected more from him. But Clyde is down to a 67 from a 74. I think he's going to he's certainly going to start being competitive off that rating. His penultimate start was on the poly track, and he finished close up of a 71. He's now 67. So he goes in. And then have a look at number 8, Bugsy Malone. He's right down to 49. He's got 50.5 kilograms to shoulder. Last time I Clyde, he was pulling terribly over the mile. I think he comes back to the 1400. I hope the apprentice makes use of him, because he's got no weight to shoulder. If he pushes forward, he could prove very hard to peg back. So I've narrowed it down to 3, 6, and 8, Clyde.
Okay, he had New Zealand last time, so MK Kachidi's riding Bugsy Malone. Jetavana, you heard Daryl likes that. Any price, around 14, 15 to 1. So it's the kind of race here, yes, Crested Eagle, but no surprise to see one of the other two mentioned win. Here's what we worked out for you, race number 5 on the card. Daryl's got a second jackpot going with 3 and the 2 outsiders, 6 and 8, by 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, by 2, 3, 4, 9, by 3, 4, 8, 11. As you can see, there are no bankers, so from this point onwards, it's rather competitive. Race number 6, we're going over 1,400 metres. Top of the boards, number 4, Cape Town Affair is priced up at 5 to 2. Muzieni and Dennis Bosch team up over here. 7, Quiz Master, 3 to 1, second choice, and 8 All the Time is trading at 4 to 1. So those are the top 3 in the betting. Daryl's chat about what is this event, what sort of level we're talking about here, race number 6. And this is a handicap again. We're talking 66 level type horses, so competitive and open.
Absolutely, Clyde. Cape Town Affair, what you see is what you get. When he's up front, he's gutsy, and he can certainly pull off another victory.
Beat Son of Silk, who came to win, eh?
Yeah, correct. Yep. If you like his chances, have a look at number 7. Quizmaster is 1.5 kilos better off for a length beating. So on paper, nothing separating the two of them.
Same form line, right?
I don't believe the race ends there. I like the look of number 9 over here. Glenn Cotson's KZN yard, his satellite yard, went through a quiet spell. I think they're now coming back to form. Last time out, too far. I'm willing to put a line through that. Penultimate start, close up. That was his second run after rest. His comeback run was fair. I know he's got a tricky draw to overcome, but I think number 9, American Dream, I'm expecting him to finish in the money.
Will that was go to the front like Cousin Casey or not?
Who?
American Dream.
You're not happy with that?
I'm just asking, will it go to the front?
Yeah, but it was... How did they run that Met race? It wasn't...
History, it's history. All right, so American Dream, yeah, you like that. What price is that, Daryl? Let me have a look. American Dream priced up 14 to 1.
No ways.
Yeah, 14 to 1.
I think he'll finish in the money. I'm not saying he's very far from a good thing. I'm expecting him to improve on his latest.
That will shorten, right? Is that the play? Is that a wrap?
That's it.
Okay. Well, Ricky, what we got? Let's take a look. Here it is. And it's a swinger box recommendation. The top 2 in the betting, 4 Cape Town Affair, 7 Quiz Master, and this horse that at time of recording is 14 to 1. Number 9, American Dream. Seventh race, Paul Laff's got a horse in here, and it's favourite. Number 3, Ice Kingdom, at 15 to 4 favourite, with apprentice Schlingwe. He's not an apprentice anymore, eh?
No, he is.
He is. What's his claim now?
2.5.
2.5.
Spare. I think they call him Spare.
Spare Schlingwe. 15-4. Right, Zaku, second choice here for Alison Wright and Rachel at 9-2. And the 5 Fever is trading at 9-2 at the moment. Buzieni riding Dennis Bosch's horse. Another 9-2 shot, Lola the Legend for Dean Kannemeyer. Sean Veal has got the ride on that now. Right, that's an updated rider, is it?
That's correct.
Sean Veal. Okay. And then 6 or 7 to 1 and better about the others. Open.
Clyde, I like the look of 2 runners over here. Firstly, number 3, Ice Kingdom. Have a look. They removed the blinkers and they tried him over further. He loved it, Clyde. I actually thought he did very well to go and fetch Pewter Sky because in running, Pewter Sky looked like an absolute certainty. He was cantering. So,
Okay.
excuse me, Clyde. I think he's going to be right there once again. That's number 3, Ice Kingdom. And then number 2, Aerial Display. This horse, we haven't seen the best of him yet. He's always had a bit of a reputation since he stepped on the track. I expected him to win much more convincingly last time out. It was more a workmanlike victory. But off a 76, you could be underrated. So I'm going to tip him as the winner. 2 from 3. And number 9 will run an improved race. He'll be fitter this time round. He goes the additional 300 meters. So 2, 3, 9 in that order.
2, 3, 9 in that order. Noticed, perhaps you just need to help me out here. Anton Marcus, when he used to ride Grable Polly, when he turned for home, where was he?
In front.
Well, either in front or the top 2 or 3.
Or second,
right?
yeah.
And then what lane did he come down?
The outside. The outside.
How far off the outside lane would you say? Off the outside rail?
1 horse width.
1 or 2 maybe, right? So can we call that the Anton Marcus lane from now on?
You're more than welcome
Yeah.
to.
So here's advice. Come down the Anton Marcus lane if you can. Right? We've told you now, you turn for home second or third. Anton Marcus lane, 2 off the outside fence, down that lane. Right?
Is that the sweet
they
spot?
can win down the inside or they can win extreme. But let's do, can we identify this as the Anton Marcus lane?
Strip.
When we call it the Anton Marcus strip. Is it strip? Better word.
Strip.
Okay. The Anton, I wonder if Anton will mind. Right. Okay. I hope you've heard that. Here's our swinger now, race number 7. And here's the plan. We're going 2 and 3 in the 7. Okay, guys, we're on to the last race now of the day here out at Hollywood Bets Gravel. It's our poly meet, and that last race on the card runs at around 4:45. Number 3, Shell Seeker. We have got a change of rider, and that is
Tristan Godden.
Tristan Godden. Okay.
Most underrated rider.
Really? You rate him, yes. Is that so? Okay, good to know. Well, he's 18-10 is Tristan on, well, Shell Seeker is anyway. Number 3 on the card. Number 11, Bell Jar, second choice at 4-1. And then 4-1 about 4, Miss Lila. Then it's 10-1 bar those 3. And does it end there?
I think it ends with 4 runners over here, Clyde. I don't think Shell Seeker is much of a steal at a current price. I must point out that the pace of the race here, Clyde. It appears as if she's going to be given the lead on a platter. Unless number 8, Q for You, jumps on terms this time around, because she's potentially another front runner. But barring that, Shell Seeker should get it easy up front, and she's very competitive of her current rating. So she is going to be the one to be turning for home if she gets easy fractions. Then number 11 over here, I know, what is she? She's an 8-year-old mare, Beljar. But Rachel knows her extremely well. She was desperately unlucky in her later start. All the traffic problems in the world. That stable's in form. She'll be doing very good work late. Number 4, Miss Lila. Very encouraging run last time out. It was in open company. Another one that will be doing her best work late. And then Q for You. If she jumps on terms, she could be a factor. So I don't think the race...
So those 4?
Yeah, I think those 4 will suffice. It's a fillies and mares 68, Clyde. You do what you want.
Scratch the 2, yeah. 68
I can't give much
fillies and
confidence
mares.
of yeah.
Open. All right, well, those are the 4 Daryl's mentioned, and the 4 we're going to focus on. We've got them some exactors worked out for you. The last race, yeah.
Clyde, sorry. I know Ricky's going to go mad, but number 11, Beljar, you know, one from that form line.
Yeah, let's check it. Yeah, tell me who.
Dance Me Lord.
Yes.
Now, a few weeks ago, I tipped this was Dance Me Lord, and everything went wrong in running. She was pulling, she was wide, and people said to me, how can I tip a cripple? A cripple, I bankered a cripple, then missed the place. But you know what? That cripple came in out and won.
I see it,
not
14
a word,
to 1. No,
not a word.
No, please. We never hear them when they go right. But, okay, well, we're going to get money in the last race here, you think?
I'm hoping to get money early on in the day.
Okay, let's hope you did. If you're watching Race Time, hopefully Daryl did get earlier. Here's a look at the exactas that we're doing anyway. For those you're watching right now, this is you're going 3, 4, and 11 exactas. Shell Seeker, Miss Lila, and number 11, Bell Jar.